try out Freddy. I heard Freddy was pretty bad, and I think they might be right. I don't know. I just got 2 of these. So this is my first time ever playing Freddy Krueger. Kind of excited to see how this goes, because I do want to play as Freddy. I want to get this DLC, but I'm not sure if I should or not. As I said, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. That didn't work out well. I'm gonna go for it quickly because I don't want to get screwed over. Or at least make people panic. At least one more person in the dream world. Hey, you're going my way. Yeah, just checking. So as I said, this is my first time playing as Freddy myself, but from what I heard, he was nerfed, even though he was shit in the first place. But from what I know, I think that they need to buff him with, the dream thing needs to take less time. Actually, now I think of it, no update did just come out, so I'm not really gonna think about it that much. Okay, that does take a long time. It's obviously too long. it appears that the basement is actually a really good place for Freddy. As this one way in, one way out, and it takes quite a bit of time to get down and back up. What was that? Is that Freddy? I heard a noise. Freddy, you're spooking me. Okay, one more generator. Actually, up to the basement. Okay. Okay, yeah. I need to get down there. Oh! Wait a second. Oh. Wait, can I? I heard I could close that. Apparently not. Hope. That was a pretty good run so far. That's interesting. I wonder what the levels are. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. I was thinking everyone's above my level. Okay, at least same. That's interesting. Only 2 people had decisive strike. Nobody is sprinklers. I mean, I did not have anything. Even then. I heard he's bad, but I did surprisingly well. Which then again, as I said, it would make sense for the ones 1917, 1918. No one's got an actual better rank than I do. Yeah, actually I might buy that DLC then. Although I can use it one more time. For buffs from just that, I would say that did they buff them recently? Because an update just came out on PS4, and ooh, I love credits for. That's great. Actually, that will be useful to me because that means that I don't have to get Quentin. I can just get Freddy. Because Freddy's the only one I actually want. It kind of sucks that they made it cost more, but at the same time, you also gain them a lot faster. Do customization items for Dwight for players own the locked idle animations. That's kind of cool, I guess. I like the old menu music. That is one thing. Is I don't really like this clown stuff. I'll probably change that. Balance. Okay, I do like that. Getting your personal perks automatically, I do like that. That's also pretty good. That's kind of good too, because sometimes I would be right in front of a hook and I would entirely miss it because I'd be looking in the background for red. So that actually will help people like me that don't exactly look. Yeah. Okay. Pallet loops in the maps of Macmillan, Escape, Shadow Haven, blah blah blah. Tweet. What does tweet mean? Increase fun factor. What does that mean? I feel like going into a locker, I feel like you should go in first person when that happens. I feel like that would add to intensity. Like, look at that little vent. That would make it a lot harder, though. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't see anything. Ooh. Nope. I don't see anything for the nightmare, Freddy. What? Fix an issue that could cause the moon to appear through trees and other ass. What? I've never seen that before, but I kinda wish I had. Yeah, no, I don't see anything for Freddy. When are these gonna be out? Oh yeah. When's the update gonna be out for other people? Yeah, but I guess that's Xbox. It said other consoles, so. What was that about Dwight? Did I miss it? don't see anything. Maybe he's in the menu for some reason. Pick white. Oh, okay. I see. Kind of funny, but strange. Or is all the same clothes? Huh. So we have it for the shape and the cannibal. So plays friend Freddy. Okay. Probably should have gotten my mirror shard. Why is it hard? It's not hard, it should still be intermediate. That should be intermediate. That should be hard. I hate playing as the Wraith. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I never play as the clown. The pig should be hard. feel like the fix should be hard because the bear traps don't really do anything, to be honest. I mean, it basically means you have to worry about generators and people with the traps. And the traps last 2 minutes and 30 seconds before they rip your head in half. Oh yeah, sorry about background noise. Yeah, they need to buff the traps. They need to make them. I think they should give it 6 traps, and they should make it last a minute to a minute and a half, and they should make it yeah, but a minute and a half, and make it instead of 12 seconds to get off, 10 seconds. Oh yeah, also for Freddy, they need to make the time that it takes for you to go to sleep, instead of 7 seconds, it should be 4. They should also make it that it's a rare chance if you fail a generator or fail one of those things. It should be like a 25% chance of snapping you out of the dream state, because the fact that you can literally just run up to a generator, wait about, or even just heal yourself, or even have something or a certain skill that allows it to happen more often. Like if you have a toolbox, like an item toolbox, and it'll make it harder to do, and then you just mash the button, and then it just fails, and you can get out of it. I also feel like instead of making it 3 seconds, or not 3 seconds, instead of making it like 4 or 5 seconds, they should make it so it starts out 7 seconds, but the more times you fall asleep, the less time it takes. So like every 3 times you fall asleep, it reduces it by a second. Or every like 2 times it drops it by a second, and then it can only go to about 4. Because 7 seconds just takes way too long. One thing is, for his melee, I mean, you ever see, if you've seen the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, you know what I mean when I say he should have his arms should be able to go far. Like, his arms should reach out and be able to slap people. He should have increased lunge. Basically what I'm saying. Because, I mean, he's in a dream state that, you know, you're in my world now. I feel like he doesn't have enough power there. I don't know, I think they just need to rework the whole sleeping thing, and that could make the Nightmare a lot better. The Hag isn't that good either. I don't like playing the Hag. And I know she's level 1, and that doesn't give me a lot of room to talk, but like when I played the Trapper the first time, I did somewhat well. When I played the Wraith, I did terrible. I've never played Hillbilly. The Nurse was hard the first time. It got really hard, but then I played it again later, and it was so much easier. The Doctor, I played the Doctor a few times. I think he's okay. I just don't really like the Doctor. He's definitely a good character, though. The Shape, this has got to be my favorite character. He works well and in the right hands, and if you know what you're doing, he can be chaotically good. The cannibal is really good if you know how to use him. Once someone told me he was a very broken character. I didn't entirely agree with that. He's kind of broken, but at the same time, I wouldn't really say broken when there's such thing as Freddy Krueger, you know, the Nightmare, or then there's the Hag, or the Pig, or there's just... He's good to play, but if you know how to beat the cannibal, he's not ridiculously hard, but at the same time, you know, it just depends on how well that person is. Okay, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna try this one more time. Hopefully I don't get screwed over. Yeah, it's gonna say that. The second time I'm gonna play as the Nightmare. I do not know how this is gonna go. I did okay last time. I feel like I'm gonna do terrible this time. I feel like I'm gonna get unlucky. But we shall see. So yeah, I'm also doing this with no perks. That's one thing that I said earlier. I'm doing this with no perks. I'm doing this with no add-ons. I have no idea what I'm doing. So that is one thing. And I wouldn't say I'm bad at being a killer. Also wouldn't say I'm great. Gotta admit, his lunge is already pretty good, but I feel like it could be better. One thing is that they need to fix the decisive strike. They need to nerf... Oh. They need to nerf the hell out of decisive strike. I feel like, what it should do is it shouldn't completely throw... How did I damage that? It shouldn't throw the person right out of the killer's grasp. What it should do... What it should do is it should momentarily stop the killer, and what I was thinking was it should make the killer drop the person, but more like... give you more room to get out. Like, you know, if the killer drops the... I'm not doing too well. If the killer drops the person, then... they get a certain amount of their bar increased for their wiggle bar. You know what? I think I know what that was. That was someone failing a skill check on purpose so they could wake up. That's what that was. That's what I mean. That should not be a thing. I feel like I hear someone down there. It should slow down the killer, it shouldn't stop the killer entirely, is my point. Because one person with decisive strike can make or break a game. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the generators because I know if you're not in the basement, you can't really camp on your Freddy, is what I've learned so far. You can't really camp with them either way, but it works a hell of a lot better. If I held the button a few seconds earlier, I would have downed him. strike? Nope. Yeah, if they reworked the dream system, it could make it so much better to play Freddy. I'm actually not doing too bad as Freddy so far. I probably will buy Freddy, as I haven't had too much of a problem with them so far in the 2 games I've played. I do like the whole Deerstalker built-in thing. I feel like that is needed. Hey. You had decisive strike, didn't you? 'Cause you did not wiggle at first. Okay, that's not good. Hey. Come back to you because oh. Okay, I'll be back for you. So I need to find your friend. Okay, this could go very well or very bad. Because that person who's bleeding out might be recovering. Probably is recovering, but I really don't want to take the chance. Of that hatch. It is 100% better to just rip that band-aid off now. Okay, you're moving. You are not helping yourself. I might ace this. Oh. I did surprisingly well. Although, once again, everyone's got a much... It's kind of funny, though. I don't even have any perks. That's interesting. That's only number 1. I wonder if that means that if you get 3 that you'll be much faster than normal walking. When starting to run, breaking to a sprint of 150%, your normal running speed is... That's surprising. Now, he definitely still needs a buff, and maybe I got lucky, but at the same time, that's... I thought at least one of the 2 times I would have been screwed over entirely. Maybe I'm just good with... No. No, he still needs a buff. I definitely just got lucky, I don't think. Am I closer to leveling up? Not you. No. Yes. See what you can get me. What do I want? I will never use that, I don't think. That is the exact opposite to what Michael Myers does. Do I have distressing too? I must. Why did I buy that? Why did I buy that? It's the worst thing for Michael Myers. Okay. What do I want? I'm not going... Guess... I will want that. I will want that. I should have bought that. No, get out of there. Really? Nothing? Well, I will want that. I definitely want that. Dying Light's always nice to have if I want to do a certain build. Oh, I'm out. I get that though. 50% in the sacrifice. I don't want that. I think I'll just come back to it. Here, though, I do want the Memento Mori, so I'll get up to that. And I do like the spark plugs. It's always nice to have. I will want that carburetor, so I think the grease, Memento Mori, and then oil bar carburetor. I heard that was very good, but I'm not sure what build I will want for that. I really want to get Freddy now. But at the same time, I kind of want to buy these so it'll be just cheaper. And I can only get him. Because I will never play as Quentin. Because I don't play as survivors, like, at all. The only time I play survivor is if I need to. One of those. Okay, well, that's all for now, I guess. I did my thing. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.